Hello everyone, it's the Avenue. I am Eric, back with a brand new tier list. Today, I am ranking all of the RMCs on this list. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel so you know when new theme park content comes out. At Theme Park Avenue, we do more than just tier lists. We do park reviews, rankings, and tons of content both serious and funny. Now, let's quickly lay out what each tier is going to be. S tier will be best of the best. Very few will be in here, but rides that are basically my favorites of them all. A will be also top tier rides, but still not quite actual top tier because RMCs are just on a whole other level, honestly. B will be still great rides, possibly top 25 worthy, but not quite up there with A. And then C tier will be still great rides, but very good compared to the rest, and weaker RMCs. And then haven't ridden, because there's quite a few I haven't ridden, and this is definitely skewed a little more toward the positive side because there's no bad RMC as far as I know. So let's begin. I've ridden Outlaw Run. Outlaw Run will go in B tier. B tier because it is a bit short and sometimes bumpy, but it has relentless pacing, and it is a great ride for sure. Iron Rattler, easy A tier. I consider S because I do love it, but it's not quite there. The drops are fantastic, the inversions are great, it doesn't lose as much speed as people say, it's long, fun, great setting, I love everything about it. Medusa Seal Coaster goes in haven't ridden, Goliath. So I'll rank these within the tiers and I'll put this below Outlaw Run. It has excellent elements, maybe better than Outlaw Run, but it is just as bumpy at some points, and it is shorter, or at least feels that way. Twisted Colossus, that's going in A tier. Absolutely breathtaking ride. Even when it's not dueling, you have some of the best airtime, best first drops, inversions, speed, long ride, everything about it. It's my favorite Six Flags roller coaster, and the fact that it's only A tier speaks to the quality of the top two that we will get to. Wicked Cyclone. It's between the A and B tier, either top of B or bottom of A. I'll go with here. It's not quite up there with the other two. It does lose some speed in the final third, and I just don't have quite as much fun with it as others. It is still pretty relentless, but it's in a sort of middle ground that I don't like as much as these RMCs. It's still top tier ride, but it's not quite all the way up with A tier. Wildfire, I have not ridden. Storm Chaser, not ridden. Joker, Discovery Kingdom. A surprising pick. It's going to go in A tier. I know many who put it in C. People don't like it that much, but it's underrated. It has some of the best inversions of any RMC. Amazing airtime. It is long. It holds its speed the whole way through. And the only issue with it is that I think the first drop is one of the weakest among RMCs, though many would disagree with that. Now, Lightning Rod and Twisted Timbers I have not ridden, and Steel Vengeance. Steel Vengeance is going in S tier. It is my second favorite roller coaster of all time. It's pretty hard to beat, honestly. I love airtime, and this delivers. It also has relentless pacing and is a very, very long one. Longer than all the other RMCs, so everything I look for in a fun roller coaster, this delivers. Twisted Cyclone. That I'm comfortable putting in the C tier. Easily the weakest of the RMC hybrids. It has its good elements for sure, but it has the weakest pacing and the weakest speed overall, and that holds it back. Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster, I'm sad to put this in haven't ridden, but it was closed when I went to Fiesta, Texas. I've yet to go to California's Great America, or Nagashima Spa Land, or Wallaby Holland, or Energylandia, or Silverwood, so we can see which tier is really dominating right now. But Jersey Devil Coaster is definitely going in C tier. Some hate it, think it's a family coaster and all. I still think it's a great ride, even though it is not in great tier. It's not in my top 25, certainly not, but it has a good first drop, great airtime moments, holds speed the whole way through, and it's pretty long, which is a complaint that people have about these two single rails, and also this one I guess, but no one talks about this one. I think it's an underrated roller coaster. It's still not excellent, but I do love it. And it's one of my favorites at Great Adventure. Iron Gwazi, my favorite roller coaster, so you know it's going in C tier. No, I'm just kidding, it's definitely S. Easily my favorite, and by easily I mean so close between Steel Vengeance and Iron Gwazi, I still wonder if I'm making the right choice. Not easily. I love it though. You have some of the best elements of any roller coaster. Death roll, outer bank, first drop, and then the rest of it is just a whole what just happened out of body experience. And it is the craziest roller coaster I've done possibly, and easily one of my favorite roller coasters ever. And the fact that it's my number one, because I think it really is probably the best I've done, speaks to that. Now, I haven't ridden Wonder Woman, though I'm guessing it would have gone in C tier, but we'll leave it and haven't been. I've not ridden Airy Force 1, because it's not done yet, and for whatever reason, New Texas Giant is the last one we have, even though it was the first RMC. I will be putting this in the most unexpected spot of any of these. That is above Wicked Cyclone in A tier. I know people don't love this one, but I do. I think it does lose speed, maybe even more so than Wicked Cyclone. And I know its layout isn't technically better, but I have more fun with it. You have great airtime, and you still have excellent speed in the first half. And so many fun elements you don't really see on a whole lot of RMCs, like the overbank turns. I love it overall. And it's one of my favorite roller coasters out there, even though it doesn't really rank that high compared to some of the other RMCs. But overall, that is the list. So we can see Iron Gwazi and Steel Vengeance are the best of the best. They're my top 2 roller coasters, so they had to be in S tier. And then we have a lot of great rides in A tier. The best Six Flags roller coaster, and plenty of other Six Flags roller coasters, and I'm just now realizing that Six Flags dominates A tier. Then you have 2 great RMC wooden coasters that are a bit more flawed but still excellent rides. And then you have 2 rides that are still some of the best in their parks, but they're not quite up there with any of the others. But that is the whole tier list. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below your tier list for RMCs and any other ideas for videos you have, including tier lists, especially tier lists actually. Subscribe for more theme park content. I'll see you next time.